and welcome to the block. I am your host, Kyle Johnston. As per usual, no rest for the wicked. The churning wheel of this round ball we call our world and our life keeps on moving. If you're not ahead of the game, you're going to get left behind. We got a road rage going on next, a week from Friday, so 2 weeks. We'll be downtown Toronto. UFC's kicking off. A little party time in the big city. It's the festive season as well, so I'm looking forward to getting down there and seeing what happens. You know, I got a couple things planned. We'll see if I can pull them off, but I will be at the road rage. This is my daily sports picks section. Got a few games on the hard court tonight, a few games on the frozen pond. Fucking Philadelphia 76ers. What a sad sack of an organization. You know, they have some talent amassing there with Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons. Even though we haven't seen Simmons in the NBA yet, the kid's got some fucking hops. The kid's got some fucking talents. Now, they also had the likes of Okafor and Norleans Noel and shit laying around. And, but the 76ers, what a sad sack fucking team. Couldn't even cover 15 and a half fucking points, man. I understand you didn't have one of your better players playing, but when I'm fucking sitting there watching Sean Rodriguez and fucking Covington is one of the worst fucking NBA players I've ever seen in a starting fucking lineup in my fucking life. Fucking guy can't even hit a wide open fucking layup, man. Start the fucking game. Not even fucking tired, man. It's the fucking third trip down the fucking court, motherfucker. It's like, fuck. You knew right then and there. And they were able to hang tough with the Raps. The Raps, you could tell, took them a little easy, took them a little lightly. DeMar DeRozan, you know, he had a slow start to the game, but he picked it up. Same with Valanciunas in the defensive end, with all five guys on the defensive end. Because, like, Philadelphia was fucking horrific. The fucking shots they were putting up, Ilyasova, like it was fucking like high school fucking shit, man. It was like me, a little fucking white guy going out there. I love basketball, but, like, I'm just clearly not fucking big enough to fucking play. Awful display last night. Obviously, I ended up watching the Monday Nighter, which was a little bit more exciting. Not much, but hey, when you cash Green Bay and you cash the under, it's a fucking good pickup from the Philadelphia 76ers. The Florida State Sentinels, you know, we just need one more fucking basket from them. But hey, that's how it goes, you know. As long as you're hitting 51%, you're winning. So I got a few games, break them down. We got some League Cup action going down across the pond over in England. A little footy action. We got Hull City hosting Newcastle United from the championship. Rafa Benitez making a little push for promotion. Rafa Benitez making a push for the semifinal spot in the League Cup. Fucking I hate Rafa Benitez, but that's a fact. Right, Rafa? Fact. But as I look at it right now, so let me pull it up here since I got a bunch of games, a bunch of numbers, a bunch of things going on. Had to run to Toronto this morning, so I just got back and I'm trying to get all this stuff done. I'll give you some updates about what was going down in Toronto earlier this morning, but I'm just waiting for a couple phone calls there. But as it stands right now, Hull City Tigers, who are falling apart in the Premier League after an amazing start, I guess you should say. A surprise, amazing start. Like, fuck, man. But Hull City, plus 250 at home. Newcastle United are the favorites at plus 125 on the road. Draws plus 240. Now, I think Newcastle United fucking moves on. They've won 4 out of, 5? 5 out of 6 coming into this. They're in very good form. So I like Newcastle United at plus 125 to win. Or you can take them to qualify at minus 163. I think there's some value there as well if you want to lay down a little bit bigger wager. I have no thoughts on the Liverpool-Leeds match. Liverpool's without Philippe Coutinho. I don't know who they're going to start. Now, they're not playing in Europe, so I think Jurgen Klopp really would like to win this. So I think Liverpool does show up. Minus 333, you know, so fucking it's kind of hard. You're going to have to parlay that up with something. I do like the over as well in that game, but it's minus 200, so you're going to have to parlay it up with something. Leeds has been in fine form. It's going to be a tough fucking game for Liverpool, but they are at home. They're at Anfield, but I don't really have a play on that match. Now, moving over to the hard court. Got a few games on the go. First up, the Charlotte Hornets. They're hosting the Detroit Pistons. Van Gundy's in the house in Charlotte, drumming in the boys. But I like the Charlotte Hornets in this match. Dikemba Walker. Did I say Dikemba? But Walker. Anyways, Kemba Walker, sorry. Yeah, let's think about Dikembe Mutombo and fucking Kemba Walker, putting them fucking kind of together. But he's playing some good basketball. Charlotte's playing some good basketball this year. Sneakily, they're playing some good basketball. But basically, the Pistons are 1-8 against the spread on the road this season. As it stands right now, Charlotte's minus 2.5 point home favorites. Total in this game is 200. Now, I jumped on Charlotte at minus 3. So we're seeing a little bit of line movement. I saw it at minus 3.5 a little earlier today. But I like the Charlotte Hornets to cover against the Detroit Pistons at home. LeBron James' Cleveland Cavaliers are back in action tonight, facing the Milwaukee Bucks, the Greek Freak. Now, I think we're going to see some points in this game, so I have a slight lean to the over, but my main play is the Cleveland Cavaliers at minus 7. Toronto Raptors walked into Milwaukee, and they were able to put on a half-decent showing after a long road trip, after a lot of miles covered. LeBron James and Cleveland Cavaliers are just plain and simply better than the Toronto Raptors. I think they walk into Milwaukee and easily cover. I think they win by 10, 11 points. But I think we're going to see some points in that match. And finally, some late night action on the hard court. We got the Houston Rockets. Fuck, I hate the Houston Rockets. But they're on the road against the Utah Jazz. As it stands right now, the Rockets are slight favorites at minus 1.5. But the total in this game is 204.5 right now. I jumped on the total on the over at 203. I think we're going to see a lot of points in this game. They recently just played each other. Familiar. Obviously, we know James Harden's got the green light to do whatever the fuck he wants. The Rockets don't play defense. The Jazz do play defense. But I think it will fucking even itself out with the Jazz being able to score some points against the Rockets and stay in this game. And the Rockets are the Rockets. They don't play defense. And they try to score as many points as they can. Now over on the frozen pond. Got a couple of games for you. The hometown team, Toronto Maple Leafs, and I don't like the Toronto Maple Leafs at all. But they're on the road. They're on the west side of Canada, taking on the Edmonton Oilers, Connor McDavid's boys. I think McDavid shows up tonight. But the Edmonton Oilers right now are minus 145 home favorites. Total in this game is 5.5 pucks. I love the over. Take the over. Over the total. I think we're going to see a lot of goals tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if it's a 3-3, 4-4 game, maybe going into overtime kind of deal. I think we're going to see some firepower. I think the young kids are going to come to play tonight. So I like the over in the Toronto-Edmonton Oilers game. And last but not least, some late night action on the frozen pond on the West Coast. My Montreal Canadiens, my Habs, baby. Habs, baby, A lot of people are still ripping me about the Subban-Weber trade and stuff like that because I'm a big Subban backer, and I said I'd still love to have Subban. I didn't say Weber sucked. Weber's probably top 3 defenseman in the fucking league. I just like Subban, We got a little bit of loyalty. And just how it went down, too. But fucking the Habs are playing well. Weber, Carey Price is leading the way. Goals are hard to come by the Habs, though. We don't like the West trips either. It's not a fucking good spot for us. We just don't like it. It's just something about going out west from Montreal. We just don't fucking like it. So they're playing the Anaheim Ducks. The Ducks right now are minus 120 home favorites. Total in this game is 5 pucks. I like the Anaheim Ducks at minus 120 to beat my Montreal Canadiens. There's a big Toronto FC match going on tomorrow at BMO. I've been watching BMO get transformed back into a soccer pitch. Doing a pretty good job. I'm looking forward to it. That's the big game tomorrow. I'm going to have a podcast out talking a little bit about Manchester United and their fucking woes. 2 wins in 10 fucking Premier League games. Like, fuck me, man. Fuck. My fucking pride and joy United. Fucking just treading their waters. Spinning their tires in fucking mud. And we're better than fucking mud. We're supposed to spin our tires in gold. Gold, baby. But the sun's coming out in the GTA. It feels like spring here in November. It's a good day. And remember, you can find my work on Twitter at Johnston mic'd up. You can find my work on my blog site at kylejohnstonmikedup.wordpress.com. Type my name into YouTube, you'll find it. And hey, if you're not laying the money down on the table, you're not winning.
escalate the ones you'll find sinking deeper all the time. We'll